The following contest is scheduled for one fall. About to be in the ring area, weighing in at 225 pounds and hailing from Atlanta, Georgia, here is Mark Young.
Youngster here in the World Wrestling Federation, Mark Young, making his way to the ring.
In the ring area, weighing in at 250 pounds.
But doesn't he have some type of Indian background or something like that?
I really don't know that. I believe he may have. Of course, a lot of native-born Americans do have a lot of Indian heritage. Mark Young is a very clever young wrestler in his rookie year with the World Wrestling Federation, but he's matched against a very, very tough opponent here. And the Brooklyn Brawler will bring all his knowledge.
And don't forget street tactics. He's used to
yes.
Mixing it up.
And his experience into play, and this should be a fairly comfortable night for the Brawler, although he doesn't make anything too comfortable for his opponents.
Well, the Brooklyn Brawler sending a message immediately, Mark Young, but Mr. Young sends it right back.
Yes, he's not in awe at all of
now he seems pretty loose. You see some of the moves he does. And the Brawler, a big right, staggers Young. And that right will drop him right to his knees.
Yes, Young showed a little inexperience there in the beginning. He allowed that lapse of concentration to affect his first move, and you just cannot afford to do that, especially with somebody like the Brawler.
Brooklyn Brawler thus far smothering Young, not giving any opportunity for the young man. Not an offensive. What a flip there by Mark Young. The Brooklyn Brawler thought for sure that backdrop he would end up on the canvas, but that was not the case.
No, I believe that was somewhat of a shock for the Brawler. He's walking around the outside the ring now, trying to understand why that is his position on the outside of the ring and not inside.
Well, the referee keeping a tight rein on this match, Alfred.
Yes, indeed.
And Young holding on with that double wrist lock. He's turned things around in this match. Mark Young now on top.
Mark Young doing a lot better than I thought he would against the Brawler. He's been able to muster some sort of offensive moves that have been quite, well, spectacular, I should say, against the Brooklyn Brawler. But the Brooklyn Brawler is like this. He takes a little time to get warmed up. And at the moment, you can see he's thinking very hard.
Well, Young continues to hold on to that arm bar. And now goes back to the wrist lock. See our photographer, the official photographer, World Wrestling Federation, Tom Buchanan at ringside, catching the action.
Yes, he's a smart young man too. You know that his hobby is parachuting.
I thought you said he was a smart young man.
Oh, and that's not a smart move there by Young. I would say that this is curtains for him, unless he can shake those cobwebs away very quickly.
Well, Young off the top rope completely missed, and the Brawler didn't miss with that clothesline.
Oh, tremendous power behind that. 360 right over the top rope, out of the ring backwards. A very, very dangerous move there. And I believe the Brawler's going to put him back in the ring again to make sure that he gets a clean 1, 2, 3 right in the middle. That's how wrestlers like to do it.
The Brawler doesn't wait for Young to come back into the ring. He went and got him. He wants to get this match over with. Hoists him up with a body slam. And the Brawler certainly on the way.
Yes, that was a powerful body slam. What is the Brawler doing? That is not his territory up there.
Well, you called that one, Alfred, because he is in big trouble.
And that's a heavy, heavy blow he took there.
Clothesline. Mark Young. We know the Brawler well, and he's not beyond resorting to other tactics. We just saw. Oh! Young hoists the Brawler up, down with an atomic drop, and hard into the turnbuckle post there.
And the Brawler having all sorts of problems against this very fast, supple youngster.
Wow. That's a move there by triumphant. I am just
Here is your
completely
winner,
amazed in this match. Mark Young.
Well, he certainly pulled that out of the bag. And what an upset victory here for that young man.